Except for Mike, I did that last. Oh, I need a macro for this or something. Hey, everybody.
Maybe. Hi.
I'm just coasting along. I don't know what I'm doing. Every week I panic. And I'm like, oh god, I gotta set up something. But enough about that. Welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I haven't played this game in a year or two. You know what? Neither have I, because I was waiting for the big update. And then the big update came like a month ago, and I actually haven't really played it more than like 20 minutes since then.
I haven't played the big update at all lately, or yet, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so the whole point of this, as far as I'm aware, is these little guys. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can see my cursor. Okay.
Yeah.
They're the Dark Fog. And
So they're like the Borg?
well, see, the whole premise of this is, so the premise of the game, if you're not aware, is that this is the distant future, and all of humanity lives in a virtual world with all their needs taken care of. But that virtual world takes a shitload of power to run. So they sent out a robot here that's being remote controlled by you, who is one of the citizens in a little cocoon pod, happy and safe in their little virtual world, except when they have to control Icarus here, so that you can build a Dyson sphere to power the rest of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
But
It opens up by saying, like, welcome to the real universe.
yes, exactly. Well, the problem here is that apparently humanity tried to do something similar long before the Icarus program. They had a sort of a von Neumann device set of probes that were going to do the same thing, except their AI corrupted and failed, and they're just kind of hanging around.
You just kind of show up?
They just kind of show up, and they're collecting mass from planets, but they're using it to grow themselves instead of making, power for humanity. And let's see, do I have a, oh, I do have a view. Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
The Xenon from X4 Terraform has gone rogue. Basically.
The Dyson Spheres is what actually happens, why it takes 10 years. Oh, is that what the Xenon are doing? I only played X3. So yeah, so every system has, as I think, this is information I've like gathered from kind of, being alive on the internet, is that each system now has a hive that controls all the activity on each of the planets. And so our planet has this little... Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, they must have also space stations around each planet too.
Oh.
And yeah, they go in the poles and they kind of fuck shit up. And right now our I see, it's above. Okay, it's a relay station. And so right now our goal is to expand, but to do it kind of quietly, I guess, because as you can see, we got two threat meters here. The space dark fog hive we looked at earlier, and then the planetary base. And you can see the planetary base is getting angry at me. It is at oh yeah, it's rising 77 point. Oh, it's 78%. Oh shit. So I don't know what happens when they attack. I think I have weapons on this thing now. I'm supposed to be building turrets, I think. But like I said, this is just information I've gathered. I'm on fairly easy mode. Like, this is default settings for Dark Fog. Apparently it can go pretty high. But I've got like infinite materials on because, look, I'm weak, okay?
You wanna you're just figuring things out.
Well, I know how to play the game. That's just I don't like running out. You set up these miners and you kind of expect them to look. I don't need to justify myself to you or God or Mom or anyone else.
Only to yourself.
Only to myself, and I need to figure out what the hell I was doing here when I last played like a month ago. Basically nothing. I've got my first miner set up. I'm building belts. That's about it.
Yeah.
So basically this is the start of the game, but without the first like half hour of remembering how everything works. So oh, it looks, oh, I already got myself a little thing set up here. This next thing I got to do is make inserters.
Oh.
Or whatever they're called in this game.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Sorters. They're insorters.
I'm glad you find yourself funny.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry. Shoot, what's? Oh yeah, that's. Speaking of inserters, did you know that Factorio is getting a big update in like the next month?
I did not.
They're gonna. Okay, so the guy, so everyone like the hot mod right now for Factorio is space exploration. And that involves you building like a spaceship at the end of the normal game, and then traveling to different planets and harvesting resources there. Well, the guy that actually worked on that is actually an employee of Woob, the company that makes Factorio. So this is what they're going to do is going to be it's going to be an expansion pack. It's going to be big. Like it's not just like, oh, we're adding, you know, Dark Fog. They're gonna. What they're gonna do is they're gonna add, it's gonna be like space exploration, but only with like, you know, a small amount of planets. It's gonna be a lot simplified so that, I mean, space exploration is a fucking nightmare. I could like, oh my god, I could tell you stories. It's ridiculous.
Tell me a story, ZombieCat.
A story? Okay, well, so you know, okay, you know, you beat Factorio by launching a rocket, right?
Yeah, you escape from the planet that you're trapped on because you crash landed there. That's the plot of the game.
And it's like there's the optional, the optional end game where you can just like, you know, make as much science as possible because each rocket launch gives you space science. But in space exploration, it's like, okay, well, you did it. You beat the first part of the game. Now you need to just like launch like hundreds of these things with scaffolding to build like a space platform. And it's like it gets real like well, okay, now how do you get up to the space platform? Well, you got to have a passenger rocket. You got your cargo rockets, you got your passenger rockets, and you got to have all these different like you need stuff, right? Because there's this whole section of the game now where it's like you're building on this space platform, but it's like you need special belts and you need special buildings, and it's like we gotta put all this stuff into orbit. It's coming. It's happening. It's coming from this way. Wait, it's coming from... It's literally on the other side of the planet. I don't know where it's coming from. And so you gotta like have these cargo rockets like launching stuff up to the space platform. But you need like all these like logistics stuff to actually do that, and it's like I tried, man. I tried. I did my best, but my best wasn't enough. You guys doing something?
Warning. Oh. A dark fog planetary base has launched an attack. Icarus is equipped with laser weapon module, which can automatically strike enemies within its range. Faster mecha power generation means a faster rate of fire. Fill the chamber with fuels and get ready to engage.
I have health now. That's scary.
Just a bit, yeah.
What's my... Let's see. Oh, I need fuel. All I have is wood. Oh, hey! Cut it out. I need that. Oh, okay, so it looks like buildings don't have health. They just, like, get destroyed if they reach zero.
Laser weapon module consumes mecha's core energy for charging. More advanced fuel can increase the fuel chamber's power and the rate of fire of laser weapon module.
But the reason I brought up Factorio in the first place is because they're doing some goofy shit with trains.
goofy trains?
They're going to make a second layer of train track that you can like build over everything else. And frankly, I'm all for it.
Sounds like it could be neat, yeah.
No, it's too close! What have I done? No, I don't remember any of the controls. How could this happen? Ooh, Z. This tree must die. X, that's it. Okay. So Iggy,
Yo.
have you ever played Star Fox Adventures?
I have not played Star Fox Adventures. I've watched a Let's Play of it, though.
So, okay, so you know how the game works.
Yeah, you run around, you have a stick, you pick up Bathroom Dads.
How did you remember that?
Because... Well, honestly, I remember it because it's a JonTron joke. Just because...
I don't remember that.
Bathroom Dads. Like, shithead of a person. The joke was funny.
See, you know, I'm one of those people who, like, never played it, but it's like, oh, it's everywhere because people fucking love Crystal, and so they're drawing, like, hundreds of pictures of her, right?
Literally just because she's a fox lady with tits.
Yeah, basically. So...
She's not even, like, in the game.
Yeah, I bring this up because, yeah, that's literally all I know about the game, and it's like, oh, I know Fox has a stick, and a friend showed me, like, a video of him getting vored once, and, like, that's all I really know about it.
Like, in the game? That was the thing that happened?
Oh, yeah, like, there's a boss fight where you get, like, swallowed, and you have to beat up his... Well, I was gonna say uvula, but he's in the stomach, so I don't know how that works. But
yeah,
but yeah, and I didn't know anything about it except for Crystal, you know, and so I've been co-streaming it with Kubrick, and as you do, exactly, and I didn't know it was a Zelda game.
Basically, yeah.
It is absolutely a Zelda game. No one ever told me that. I had no idea.
Like, do you know how it was actually like created?
Yes, I know all about the you know, the beta. I know I've seen footage of the original on the N64, but I mean, it's baffling to me because, like, I'm just gonna say it. It's not a very good game. It's fine, is what it is. It's janky as fuck, and like. Rare's one of my favorite publishers. They make some really good, you know, hop and bop collectathons. I don't know why they decided to make a Zelda-like, but they're decent at it at best. You know, Ape Escape also had a vor level? I did not know that. Alright, so that's like 7 or so markers, just like that one we found in space now, providing infinite energy. Nothing will go wrong. But here's the weird thing. I'm having that effect, like the confirmation bias or whatever it's called, where it's like, oh my god, Crystal is everywhere. Like,
oh yeah, the thing where it's like, okay, you hear a word for the very first time, and then suddenly everyone's been using it.
Yeah.
For 1,000 years.
But it's like, I go on FA, and there's like, oh, every day there's a new picture of Crystal just from the people I'm watching, not on the site itself as a whole. And it's like of her original costume, not her, like, you know, flight suit outfit or whatever. And it's like, what is it? Wow, is she really that popular that this is still going on? Like 20 years later?
Dude, Renamon just keeps showing up, and it's not like Renamon OCs. It's just like, yeah, no, this is the Renamon.
And here's the crazy part. One of the people who uploaded pictures of Crystal, like, just like yesterday, was my friend Skid. And
My friend Skid.
I don't know if, like, he even knows I'm streaming it. Like, I haven't talked about it to him, but I mean, we do share a Twitter space, so maybe he does. But here's the crazy part. The voice actress for Crystal commented on it.
Oh, good.
What the fuck is going on? It's suddenly everywhere. Everywhere I look is Crystal. She's fucking everywhere. It's blowing my mind. I didn't understand. Like nobody cares about this game. Nobody fucking mentions this game except for like, oh yeah, I remember playing that once, 20 years ago. And it's like, but there she is in the costume she was in this game. She's just everywhere.
She just shows up.
She just shows up. I mean, I get it. Like, oh yeah, it's a furry blue fox with tits, sure. But it's like, wow. I didn't know. What if you draw me wearing Crystal's costume? Then the prophecy's complete, I guess.
Prophecy's fulfilled.
Yeah.
I mean, no one but God can stop you.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, here's the thing. It's not even like normal crystal art either. It's like centaur crystal art with like 20 segments in a loop. Like, oh, okay.
You're like Wiggler from Mario 64,
yeah,
right?
only way bigger. And yeah, I mean, and also she's got 2 cooches on each segment, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, Kamari Azul.
Might have been. I mean, well, I don't know who commissioned it. I didn't look, so maybe.
I mean, I'm just assuming.
Yeah, it does sound something like. Yeah.
That's just kind of, it's like whenever you see like someone drawing anything with scuba gear involved, you're always like, oh, Cody Fox.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
That's that what it is.
I don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Does this need anything else? Yes, it needs iron. Everything needs iron. Especially me. I have to take iron supplements because I need iron.
Fair.
We'll need this later. It's a secret tool for later.
Okay, Mickey. No, that was goofy.
Well, I can't do Mickey. That's more your forte. Damn it, again? Oh! There we go, yeah. If I try doing that,
hey,
I'm
in the public domain now.
I'll break something. Like my monitor, maybe.
Hi, everybody. It's Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie just goes...
Listen. It's fine.
I don't know what kind of noise he makes. He just, I don't know, he punches a goat or something. I don't care.
Goat puncher, Mickey.
You'll get caught up in the goat puncher. Oh yeah, I gotta build research. Build research. Let's... Oh, I need spicy donuts for that one. I'm not storing them anywhere, am I? Oh, actually... Oh, that's right. I don't even need regular magnets. I can just use electromagnets, I think.
I mean, probably.
Probably. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Let's see, Wait, no, wait. How do you make electromagnets? Wait. Oh, you make it in a factory. Okay. In that case. 1, 2, 3. I don't need copy and paste here. We're renegades like that.
Wrong connection type.
Oh, shut up.
Use a sorter. There are two types of facility ports. Connection ports and bridge ports. Connection ports are only compatible with conveyor belts, while bridge ports are only compatible with sorters. If a conveyor belt can't connect to a facility, try a sorter.
Try a sorter. Oh no. Oh no. Why do you do this to me? No. Do you think it hurts to be a voice actor for like a Hong Kong game where it's like, we want you to read this, but we don't know English very well, and you're like, but it's full of typos. Yeah, but we want you to read it like this. Okay. All right.
I thought you were gonna talk about like physically hurting with regard to like, like your throat or whatever, but I see you meant the spiritual hurt.
Yeah, it hurts, you know, on the inside.
Yeah, I mean probably.
You're like, you know, I could kind of be your like translator, like proofreader, and they're like, no, we're good. And you're like,
we know what we want you to say.
Yeah, and you're like, but it's dumb. It's really
but it's
dumb.
Twisted and goofy.
Twisted and floofy. Okay, so now I've got a very poor supply of electromagnets. What the hell is... Oh, I see. No. We can do better. We can be more efficient. Yeah. That was close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Alright. I just realized, oh my god, what am I doing? You know, do I even have access? No, I don't. I gotta... Okay, I can make him go up. He can go uppies. There we go. How's the power situation? Dire.
Dire.
There was a network error. Please try again. Click here to reload player. There we go. Okay, so we need these. Oh, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can stack them that high, so that was an exercise in futility. But just as our first set of science, we can put that here. In my experience,
a matrix lab, a facility to produce matrices. It can also be used to research technologies that are unlocked with matrices. Matrices are the source codes to maintain
He's very tired.
brain simulation of a homeland. You can upload as many matrices to the center brain to run its simulation and unlock more technologies in the real world.
Yeah, real world.
Yeah, like back in the day, it was like Matrix Lab.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, did they change something so they needed another reading of that? That's weird.
Yeah, they have definitely updated the reading to be less like shit English.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot how this works. We need one for making matrices and then one for using matrices.
Correct.
I guess I got room down here to make the required stuff. Blue matrices are not researched yet, apparently.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
I'm great. 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 I'm just trying to remember what the research is. Oh. Okay, look, in my defense, this was the biggest one, so of course I didn't notice it.
I can't really blame you for that.
No, I seriously do that all the time. If I'm like, okay, look, if I'm like looking through a list and like something is like circled, like a shopping list, for instance, I'm just gonna ignore the circled one because I can't do it. I already researched this. What do you want from me? What? Did I not just say that this produces blue matrices?
Yeah?
Wow. I don't need a factory to make blue matrices when I've got a factory to make blue matrices. Okay, so then that makes it. No, that produce. Yeah, yes. Okay. Games are hard.
They can be. Twitch has been acting more than usual tonight. It has been a little bit.
You know what else has been a problem?
What?
Firefox. I used to have a problem where Firefox would crash like maybe once every few days. It was pretty bad. Now Firefox crashes like 3 times a day. It's pretty great. Oh, did I seriously?
It's increased its efficiency on its crash levels.
Yeah. Is it that hard to get iron for this? Oh, it takes a lot. Okay, yeah. So I turned off hardware acceleration. Well, that was just today, so I don't know if it worked yet. Green things. Is one enough? It might be. Good enough to start, at least. Well, sometimes it gets better. I mean, not usually, but sometimes. Yep. Iron. No, we need iron. This is there we go. I usually build storage for the basic stuff. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, yeah, it would help if I supplied this with literally anything. There we go. An hour! Plus... Oh, okay, so I've been playing for half an hour before this. You know, I've never actually beaten this game.
Has anyone ever?
I mean, there is a victory condition, right?
I don't think there was.
Oh, was there not? Oh, I just kind of assumed. I mean, I did build a Dyson sphere. It wasn't very big, but I did do the thing. I just kind of figured there was like, okay, once you've hit, you know, 5 billion terawatts of power, then you've won.
No, once you built the Dyson sphere, then you just go over and build another Dyson sphere on another planet.
Oh. Well, shoot. Oh, wait, I can research now. Man. Oh, yeah, okay, I was going to say I never use this thing, but this is the one that recharges your mech, so yeah, it's actually useful. Weapon systems, oh my. Engine. Aircrafts. Enque. That's a thing for another thing. Fluid encapsulation. Oh, Metasign, that does remind me though. I hear Windows is getting rid of WordPad.
What?
Yeah. So that you have to pay money for Word. At least that's the theory, I don't know.
Fuck around, find out, I guess.
I mean, it's not like there are lots of free alternatives to Word, but, you know, you gotta have to know about that in the first place. Can I stack these yet?
Still around, but for how long?
Oh, well, I mean, it's Notepad. You know, it's basically ASCII. In fact, it is ASCII, isn't it? You can't do anything... You can't do anything. I can't do anything. Yes, use more power, yes. Oh, fuck. Okay. Help. The dangers of this universe.
You've unlocked the weapon system. Icarus can now use it. Press C to open the mech panel. Load the magazine and activate it. Use ammo to protect both yourself and the base when dark fog strikes.
Dark fog. The dark fog. All right, I was supposed to be making more power, not using more power. I could have sworn someone said you could build these on water. Like that was a new feature, and you know, I'm very upset.
I don't know.
You know, WordPad was weird. I mean,
Wait.
it feels like a program that was released to be like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay for Word. Like you can just get, you know, the basic features for free. We're not monsters. And yet here we are. Oh, these Mark 1 sorters are so slow. Look at them go. You know, I once tried playing a game of this with a set of blueprints that was supposed to, like, build an entire mall of, like, every basic item you need up until logistics spots. And it was crazy. It was in, like, 40 different parts. Because it's like, okay, well, the full thing requires a bunch of stuff you don't have. So, okay, find a spot that's, like, this big, like this entire top part of the screen, and plop down this thing, which is a bunch of like loose assembly of belts and stuff. And then, okay, and then part 2 is like, okay, here's the first basic things for like belts and sorters and stuff. And then here's the next thing for factories and whatever. And it's like 20 steps later, you've got this huge, massive thing. It's not even halfway done yet. And then you have to like use the upgrade planner to actually, you know, get the belts to their proper level. And it was weird. Hey, what are you doing here? You're just mining only for magnets. That's no good. You need to share the load, Mr. Frodo. Yeah, the load. Oh yeah. I still need iron. Oh, cruel fate. I could just.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could just. Yeah. I need miners, and I need smelters, and you know I'm just ever so tired. I mean, that's satisfied. This is satisfied. This is almost satisfied. I just need more power. I just need more power. Oh, I need more. I need more. Wind turbines are the worst. Oh yeah, research. Oh, thermal power. Oh, that. I thought it was geothermal. Hydrate! Stretch!
Everyone, Gato has arrived!
Oh god, oh god, oh my god,
How's it going, Gato?
I can actually hydrate. I have a little bit of water here. It's a little bit.
Are you okay? Because that sounded like it hurt a little bit.
Oh, hey, time passing.
Yeah.
I paused. You know, all good stretches hurt a little bit.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
You gotta, you know, you're doing the stretch, and then you relax your muscle, and then you feel the good pain. And if you feel the bad pain, that's bad. But if you feel the good pain, that's good. Okay, electromagnetic drive.
Bad pain, bad, good pain, good.
You've convinced me. Oh. Steel. Oh! Can build wind turbine on water. Hell yes. Oh, that's what they were talking about. If situation at hand, it will be busy and just lurk. Well, that's okay.
Not a problem, Gato. Hopefully the situation is, you know...
Not dire.
Below... Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should take a look at my guns.
Oh yeah, show off the guns.
Oh, we have a new tab here. Defense. You gave me bullets, but you didn't give me a gun? An EM field is used to accelerate bullet speed. 48mm bullets form an intense firepower. The damage inflicted to low air units as a result should not be underestimated. I don't have anything. I don't have anything.
Not a thing.
Oh, even this can't keep up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and we're low on power. Oh, but as soon as we get steel, then everything will be okay. Unless I need steel to do the thing, in which case we're screwed. Wait, can I build this now? One. You can build one. Oh, we need more spicy donuts. Ooh. Also got a pretty good range. What's this thing run on? Oh, right, bullets. No, but I mean, what are bullets made of? Let's see.
Typically some sort of metal and an explosive sort of powder thing.
Copper.
Copper jacket bullets?
No, copper. Just copper.
Well, yeah, but they make the bullets,
They're,
and so they're copper jacketed.
they're copper.
I know what you're saying, and I know what I'm saying, and
They're
we're both agreeing that it's weird.
well, it's doubly weird because there's no gunpowder involved. It's a Gauss rifle.
Oh yeah, I know, that's fair. Like Mass Effect,
But
they have Mass Effect fields involved.
well, yeah, but that just makes the mass smaller. Wouldn't it require iron because it's magnetic? Or can copper do that? I know
Copper is magnetic.
Well, yeah, but not. Yeah, okay, everything's magnetic to some extent. What I mean is, like, okay, you do the thing with like, okay, here's a
ZombieCat.
here's an electromagnetic
ZombieCat?
coil, and then you put the copper through it, and it slows down.
No, ZombieCat.
What?
What does electricity flow through? What do tweakers steal from houses?
Yeah, copper, but
Copper.
we're talking about accelerating something with a linear induction magnetic thing.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, they're two separate pieces, right? They're not connected, like, directly. They're not directly connected to one another. Therefore, their magnetic fields will be separate. The current is going through the whirligig, and therefore creating the magnetic field that's pushing out.
Yeah.
And so you put a bit of metal in there, and it'll be like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, but it has
Peace.
to be ferromagnetic, right?
Which copper is.
It's not ferrous.
Okay, so like, ferrous.
It's cupric.
Yeah, it's cupric. Okay, like, listen. Yeah, all right, fair. It's not ferrous, but it's ferromagnetic. Doesn't actually have anything to do with iron.
Yeah, okay. It just happens. It just so happens that iron is the most magnetic element. Yeah.
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 It's like how not everything that oxidizes is oxygen.
Yeah, but it's caused by oxygen. That's why it's called oxidation.
No, it's not actually. There are things that are much more like you can have zero oxygen involved in an oxidative reaction.
What's happening?
Okay, here's the thing, ZombieCat, is that was the first thing they saw was with oxygen, and that's why it's oxidative. But oxygen isn't even the best oxidizer.
Is this like when I discovered that
Fluorine is the strongest oxidizing agent.
this is like when I found out that citrus fruits weren't the only source of vitamin C.
Yeah.
I was like, these raspberries say they have vitamin C. What, did they have to put that in? No. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't just come from limes and oranges and lemons and grapefruit and whatever else.
It comes from, like, most things except for human people.
Human people.
Yeah, but just like, yeah, that's just how it works out.
You ever seen a human people?
God, I hope not.
Will this fuck me over if I put it here? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh.
You've built a Gauss turret. This is a defense facility. It consumes ammo and energy to strike enemies within its range. You can either directly build Gauss turrets on conveyor belts that are built on the ground, or use conveyor belts to string Gauss turrets together.
Oh.
Gauss turrets. Gauss
Turret is
Tourette
short of
syndrome.
ammo. Most turrets need ammo to fire. Click on a turret to
not
open
pay
its
there.
panel and replenish ammo manually. Of course, it'd be better to constantly supply ammo with conveyor belts.
That actually reminds me of my favorite South Park joke. I have a very specific speech impediment that prevents me from pronouncing the letter T in the word planetarium.
Supernova. Burst mode. Now, I can't help but notice these things are kind of short. Like if I were an enemy and I was coming and this guy would be like, "Oh shit, it's an enemy, fire!" And it's like, well, what happens to this guy?
Maybe they're phaser grounds.
Yeah, and maybe they're oxygenizing. I don't know. Maybe they got vitamin C.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe, you know, maybe she was born with it.
I mean, it is possible that she was born with it.
There's so much here.
All turrets have a powerful ability, Supernova. Turrets will accumulate a large amount of energy for a short time once Supernova has been enabled. After accumulating, turrets will enter burst mode and fire extremely quickly for several seconds. Note, Supernova costs a massive amount of power. It can't be used if power supply is too low.
I don't get how. Did he? How did he mispronounce that? I really don't. I really have no idea.
He's probably a Hong Kong native that is very good at speaking with an American accent.
I could be.
But does not actually, like, know the innate pronunciation.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I've just been assuming this guy was like on Fiverr or something. It's like, oh hey, I'll voice your game.
I mean, could be.
Okay, but I can build on water now. Yeah, you know.
Excellent.
Everyone's like, oh man, wind power's OP, dude. You can build on water now. It's like, I get it now. Except I'm gonna pave over this eventually anyway, so I don't see what the point is. Is water the ashes of burnt hydrogen?
Technically. Well, actually, no. So here's the thing. Ashes are basically carbon that has been freed from its atomic bonds. That's the basic gist of it, right? Relativistically.
Relativistic.
That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, it's...
I just know the joke where a chemist and his friend go to lunch, and the waiter asks what they'd like, and the chemist goes, "I'll have H2O, please."
I'll have a good old H2O.
And the friend thinks that's kind of fun. He goes, "I'll have H2O too." and then the chemist drinks his water, and then the friend dies.
Because he was given hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, as you would in a restaurant environment.
Yeah, you would absolutely, in a restaurant environment, provide hydrogen peroxide as a beverage to anyone who drinks.
That's the funny part. Ash is the product of incomplete combustion. Wow. I didn't know that either. What shall we research next? Oh, speaking of combustion, the hell is this? This is good stuff. As a fuel, it can efficiently combust and generate enormous energy, while as an explosive component, it can be used to craft shells and explosive units. Explosive units? It's an engine. But, okay. Melter. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I'm probably low on fuel. Semiconductors, I don't care about you. Thermal power, yes, eventually. That's for oil extraction. Ooh, battlefield analysis. I've heard this is important. The core for battlefield controlling with powerful real-time battlefield analysis command capabilities. Oh, that's hard to read. Self-equipped fighters can be dispatched for base defense. Destroyed building will automatically...
Signals detected. A significant statistical correlation exists between the density of these signals and our power consumption. On this planet, dark fog is monitoring our energy fluctuations to determine how much threat we pose to them. When this threat peaks, they may launch an attack. The upper left corner of the screen shows the cumulative threat to each hive.
You only now told me that? I've already been attacked once. You just left me. Mario, I can't believe you just glitched me back there. Okay, go away. Yeah, go away. Go away. Go away. Alright. I wasn't tutorially attacked. Actually, it's great. They attacked me so fast. Like, look how slowly it's been going up since I was attacked last. And I've got all this stuff now. Whereas before I was basically only mining just iron and copper, and they were on me. Biblically accurate tutorial. What do I need to build next? These would be nice, but I need stone for that. Ooh, water pumps. I don't have water pumps already. Power would be nice, I guess. This would be a nice spot to build. Except... I just want to look at a picture of molecule, water molecule, and violently realized it looks like Gutman's ass. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's a whole meme. It's great. Violently realized.
Copyright-friendly Mickey Mouse said if you move the electron clouds close to each other.
Well, I mean, the electron clouds are, you know, clouds, so they could be anywhere. Bill Nye made a Guts Man's ass joke? Wow. What was I building? Oh yeah, power. I need a cog. I need a cog for this one. Cog can go right here. Cog requires this much. Ah. Cog. Cog. Spear's short. Senny!
Hi, Sanny.
Oh. Oh, you're the sphere short.
Could be. Why not me, though?
Why not you?
Yeah, why not me?
You are, though.
Oh.
I thought that was established.
Yeah, probably.
What's happening?
I don't know. You're just here, man.
Oh. Oh, dear. and spicy donuts.
A production facility has stopped running.
What?
If it's not due to a power failure, check if products overflow, or if there aren't enough raw materials. These may cause facilities to fail.
What?
Plan your factory in a reasonable manner,
What?
and balance production and consumption to ensure orderly operation.
What? 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 Wait, why is this green? Wait, what? Oh, that's the equator. I was like, why is it green though? Yeah, okay.
Da ba da ba da. It's the motherfucking D-double-G.
You gotta digest an entire ocean worth of sushi. It's hard.
He is a good boy. Do not tease him.
Oh. 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 Oh, that's real tight. Oh, that's real. That's like a pixel. There we go. I need a new mouse. Back when I was streaming City Skylines 2, my mouse wheel stopped working.
Uh-oh.
So I had to take the whole thing apart and clean it out, and it works great now, except it doesn't click anymore. It's very smooth. Which is kind of okay, but it's also kind of annoying. Like, well, it's like, hey, I don't have to deal with the problem where it's like the clicking is not in sync with any like actual movement, which sucks. But it's like too smooth. And also, you know what? Maybe I should have just cleaned the feet. Or cleaned my mouse pad.
Probably needs to be like several of those at once, you know?
Several. Our power problems are over forever. It can also deploy combat drones. What is that noise? Sounds like there's an airplane overhead. Oh, you know what? I did this wrong. Okay, I was gonna look at fuel. Oh, I checked that just in time. I don't have anything except for these hydrogen fuel rods. These are precious. You can never use these. You get those from your landing pod when you start the game. It's like destroying the crashed spaceship in Factorio. You never do that.
Why not?
Because it's a monument of your landing on Novice 2B or whatever it's called. Most players make, you know, fences around it and, you know, some lights to kind of pretty it up and make sure, you know, nothing ever happens to it. Some of them even surrounded with turrets, just in case. Excuse me, turrets. Hee hee hee. I want you to go through the leaves first. Like you're eating a giant salad. Okay. You know, I don't know basically anything about Pal World. Although I did hear, I made a comment on Cooper's stream that like some guy had like determined that the meshes, like the character, the PAL meshes, I guess, in Pal World were like 90% similar to Pokemon.
That has been confirmed fake.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, like, oh, okay, well, that was my only. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a gripe. It's like I don't give a shit about what Nintendo thinks anymore.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing: the meshes, like these are definitely meshes that were made for this game by someone who was just making them themselves, right? Or like a team that's making them properly. The design process of this game was definitely just like, I'm gonna cut off a piece of a Pokemon and attach it to a piece from a different Pokemon. You know, like that. Yes.
Yes. Research. Missile turret. I've heard this is important. This is like how you get stuff in like orbit. I went to the hobby shop and got my very own missile set. Prototype. Oh, what's this? Ground forces, prototypes of combat drones that can assist Icarus in fights on planet surfaces. Though simple and crude, it represents a decent start. You can get a better combat drone by modifying and upgrading the prototype. Oh. So it's like one of my little construction helpers, only it can kill people.
Neat.
Anyway, yeah, I do know that, like, or rather I've heard that, like, in Pal World, it's like, so you capture these things, and you can, like, take them back to your base as, like, slave labor or something.
Well, the basic gist of it is that your pals are actually the machines that do your stuff in a factory building game.
Oh.
So, like, each pal has an ability they can do, like kindling, like the fire ones can use fire attacks to do cooking, or smelting, etc., stuff like that. Or you've got stuff that's good at breaking down like trees, and there's also other ones that are good at transporting things. And so certain mons are good at covering lots of different bases as things pop up. Other ones are better at, you know, just dedicated to a single skill or what have you.
Okay, that actually sounds kind of interesting. I basically all I want to say what I heard, but that's not true. I guess everything I implied to know about this game was just like, oh, it's Pokemon, but like edgy. Like it's got guns and stuff. Like, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they do have guns. Like, that's exactly why it didn't sell me on it in the first place. The ad idea was terrible. But, like, the reason why it is the way it is was like, okay, what do Americans like? Guns. Okay, we'll put guns in our Mon game. Literally, though.
I need... There we go. Yes, I need splitters. Once I get beyond... everyone always says making a main bus in this game is not a good idea. I guess since you eventually get planetary logistics.
Yeah, like, you don't need to do that. You just need to have busing to planetary logistics.
Yeah.
Hubs.
But I do like to at least start with that, and once I get past 3 items, then I'll need splitters.
My goodness, I need no more mining people.
Pals that constantly harvesting the trees and rocks around. Other pals are in a little farm area producing resources. Others are good at picking up the stuff produced and putting it into storage. Others are planting berry plants. Others watering, and others harvesting and putting them in the food box, so it's all kind of self-sustaining. You good at craft?
Basically.
Yeah, that's cool. There's a game I could never quite I always got stuck on at a certain point. What was it even called? Shit, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a simplistic style game, top down, and you played like this little farmer girl who would bop around because she was like a Minecraft character or something. And the whole point was that you could build these robots. And like you start out with like these simple ones made of wood, and you can give them like, you know, 6 commands or whatever, but they're actual like programming commands, so you can make loops and stuff and have them like harvest, you know, like rocks or whatever. And then you could have other robots that would like plant things, and robots that would harvest them, and then robots that would like make the tools they need, and then robots that would like run around and wind them back up because that's how they were powered. They were just clockwork, I guess. And it was really fun at first, but it gets like really super overwhelming after a while. I actually had to get a mod that made the robots have infinite energy, because just having these teams of robots like scanning everything and making sure there's no robots that are worn down, or wound down rather, was like half of my like force right there. And they could still run down because there was no you know, there was no backups, and if there were, then it's like, well, okay, now you've got like, you know, 4 times your force and just winder bots. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. Oh, what do I do next? What do I do next? Okay, so I'm researching that, and then, oh right, bring this to the front. You know what? Hang on. I need splitters more than I need buddies. Oh, come on, can I not? Is there no way to cancel research? I never tried.
You can change the order of things.
Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, that just cancels it. Well, okay, it's still at 12. Alright, good. Alright, so that's, and then, you know what, let's look at upgrades. I haven't looked at upgrades. Ooh, oh, they're cheap. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, mechanical frame, that's good. Oh, I don't have that. That's a lot. Reconstruction. Mass construction. Oh, just let me use matrices, man. Oh, just let me use matrices. No. An engine. Drive engine. Emerald field. Oh, red. Red. Oh, damage. Energy weapon damage. Explosive weapon damage. That's all gonna take a while. That structure, that's too expensive. Meta EM amount reaches 6. And that's it. Alright. I have no idea how metadata works. So okay, so how you get this stuff, this metadata, is by generating power in a game, and then that affects like every other save file, I guess. So I have this metadata because of what I did in another save game. But I think you can like use this to buy stuff instantly. But I don't have much, and I'm afraid to spend it.
You've unlocked Universe Exploration. Now you can click the detailed display button at the bottom right corner of the screen to enable real-time data distribution.
Well, I don't know. I don't look at the Discord. I didn't see it. I need to store this. 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 Everything in this game is so much work, especially when it lets you save work later on. You know, the first discourse I heard about Pal World, like right when it came out, was not the, oh, the mesh is exactly the same, which, you know, it's not, but rather, people complaining because the ideas were too similar. And it's like, they showed the main, I don't know what it's called, you know, in Power World, like on the box art or whatever, where it's firing a minigun, the big yellow thing with a goofy grin.
Grisbolt.
Grisbolt, is that what it's called?
Grisbolt.
Oh.
B-O-L-T, like electric bolt.
And the discourse was like, oh, this looks way too similar to this other Pokemon, which I don't know the name of either. It's like, it looks like a fluffy Meowth or something, but it had the same kind of grin.
Oh, they're talking about Berserker. No, Grisbolt is my neighbor Totoro. Just exactly.
Okay, yes, exactly. And it's like, oh, like what's so special about, yeah, this other Pokemon that makes it so unique that it can't be copied by Pal World? Is it like the body that looks like a fluffy Totoro? Is it the face that looks like a Totoro? Oh hell, you could like go with the eyes too. In which case, it's a Felix the cat grin, like you would see on any like Felix the Cat clock from back in the day. And it's like, well, okay, what's original then? What is originality?
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, there's originality, and then there's aping off of a thing. And so, like, here we took my neighbor Totoro and gave him a minigun and made him shoot things. Is like lazy, edgy iteration on things. In my humble opinion. But like I've got this one pal right here. I have him right in front of me, right? His name is Dinosom. And he's just Gudra. Like, the body shape is Gudra. He has the head, like, the arms are, he's like got like ear things that go back as Gudra. But what they changed was they gave him bear paw cactus hands instead of like little drippy goopy hands. But his tail is also the tail of a different Pokemon called Superior.
Okay, but you're saying Grimbolt is a cheeky copy of Totoro, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I'm not saying that he's a cheeky copy. I'm saying that he's exactly my neighbor Totoro.
Yeah, but
with a different color scheme.
Okay, yeah, and he's yellow. Whereas the Pokemon that people were comparing him to was gray, like Totoro.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Berserker is he's got, like, a crazy grin. Hi there, Master Choda, welcome.
Hello.
Like, Berserker is just a different evolutionary form of a different form of Meowth, right? So, he's got Meowth has this Cheshire Cat grin. And so they just brought that over to Berserker. Like, the big thing about Berserker is that he has a great big Viking beard.
Oh, does he? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's got a great big Viking beard. So he doesn't look like Totoro at all, because of the Viking beard.
Oh my god, I was supposed to collect iron this entire time so I can mass produce these. I got so distracted.
That's okay. This happens at times, right?
At times.
Okay, I've finally transferred, like, everything over from my first very shitty base location to a second base location that I have chosen in Pal World. That was such a pain in my dick.
Donuts.
Yeah, like people are saying this Pokemon is actually this Pokemon, but they're not like actually getting the right obvious thing that it's supposed to be. Right? Like Foxparks is a fox, but it doesn't look a thing like a Flareon.
I'm so out of touch.
No, that's fine. But then there's this Pokemon called Depresso, and that's just absolutely an Esper. It looked exactly like a fucking Esper. Life Monk definitely has Nicket's tail, but it looks more like a carbuncle. Oh yeah, no, Depresso's great. Like, Depresso's definitely one of the better, like, here, I'm just, you know, I have taken this thing and I've changed it.
Pray I do not change it further.
You pray do not change it further. Like, Depresso is great as an ape because, okay, you take an Esper. What's the thing about Esper? The main thing about Esper is they have folded down ears over their like ear holes where their psychic powers come out of, and they have great big gormless looking eyes. So what do? They change the eyes. Rather than being full circles, they're just half, and they look depressed as all shit. That's a good aping on it, as opposed to Grisbolt, which is just Totoro, but it's yellow because it's electric.
Raping. Hey, Purple.
Hey, Purple.
Caffeine inoculation.
It drinks a bunch of energy drinks to move faster.
Come on, come on, one more. Come on. Oh, that's it. One. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you know what Foxparks is? Foxparks is kind of like Kilala. Just a little bit. From Inuyasha.
I have so much iron. I need only tap into... I was gonna say Mother Earth, but this isn't Earth, so I don't know.
I haven't found Lespunk yet. I'm a fan of this guy called Fuddler.
Fuddler.
Yeah, Fuddler. Like, Fuddler looks pretty dang unique. I guess the inspiration for him would be a Drillbur, but, like, he's got his own different kind of head. Like, he just runs, he's got just arms flopping around. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Oh god, this takes silicon? Why did they give me access to this? Sorry, what?
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just gonna say, like, I like Life Monk. Life Monk is also great because, like, it's obviously a carbuncle, but it's not just a carbuncle. Like, it has these, like, cherries hang on its chest. And it's got leaves instead of ears, so it's like Final Fantasy Carbuncle, except different. It's obviously making fun of, like, a whole bunch of cute mascot characters from a whole bunch of different games. But, some of them just feel more inspired than others. For example, this weird guy that I have no idea what he is, who is just straight up a Lucario but no spikes. Have yet to find him yet. Like, Lucario has short pants, this guy wears long pants. It's just like... Oh, his name is just Anubis? Alright.
Hmm. Hee hee, I'm in danger. Cognito. Is it a crow?
Plague Dr. Vulture. Close enough. Oh, I haven't built the weapon thing yet again. That's what I'm missing. I like Chillet. Chillet's pretty cool. Chillet is also just straight up Furret's body with a different face.
How different? Like, how?
Like, Furret has like a round nub as opposed to a dragon face. It's an icy dragon Furret.
A nub?
Exactly. Yeah, nub. You know what a nub is?
They ever teach you what a nub is? You ever learn what a nub is in school?
Yes, you do get to pet your mons. This is true. This is good.
And you can catch humans in your pal ball and then slaughter them. This is true.
Yeah, you can. Actually, though.
Probably. No, I mean, it's just the basic stuff. So, you know what? So that means 1, 2, 3 factories? All right. Here. And Cog.
Now, here's the thing. The LOL slavery jokes only have water if you're a shithead to your pals.
Your pokey pals.
And fucking just call them poggles. It's fine.
Bloggles!
I need arrows. I need like 50 arrows. Alright, someone's gonna do that. That's cool. Okay, T-Fan, I need you to stop doing that. I need you to fucking do this work over here that I actually need doing, okay? Thanks.
You white.
I didn't throw you at the fucking furnace. I threw you at the crusher.
You weren't supposed to burn, you're supposed to be crushed.
No, the crusher uses water power.
Oh, because water can't be compressed, right?
You use the water to crush rocks and make, I mean, you break apart the rocks to get the precious minerals within.
Precious. Okay. Did I research? No, I did not. Probably get thermal power. Oh, I want that battlefield analysis base so bad. But I can't till I go to another planet, because I don't have any silicon on this one. Bunch of little video clip, send me a little video clip of base activity and also of thunder. Oh, okay. Thank you. How do you make rockets? Oh my god. Upper electronics. What are these? Combustible units and engine. Oh, because they're rocket parts. All right, okay, I get it. I thought these were for ships or something. Oh yeah, but mostly I need a good source of power that doesn't rely on trees. Alright, where is the equator? It's okay, so that's the pole, so we want to go this way. One. Two.
Leaf Monk, stop working. Leaf Monk, take a break in the goddamn hot tub. Come on, buddy.
Oh.
I hate that sometimes you have to micromanage, like, your pals to put them in the brake tube.
The brake tube.
Yeah. Just like, no, stop it. Get in the fucking brake spot. Chill out for a minute.
They just love you that much, they don't want to stop working.
I guess. Their work AI and pathing AI is very terrible. You kind of have to, like, put a storage box right outside of the way of, like, straight across from where they're supposed to put things.
Drones. Research. Oh, I don't. Steel. I don't know. I think I've mentioned this before, but in any game that involves like making steel, it's just like, oh, it's oh fuck, this is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
100 circuit boards, really? Okay, I can actually do this one. Oh, hey, I'm getting a bit of a threat level here. Can you solve the riddle of steel?
The riddle of steel is a move in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's right, I gotta find... That's right, before I moved my base around, my plan was to find high-quality PAL oil.
Actually, let's get rid of that because we plan on doing stupid things. 60 coals. This up. Some extra trees. That's good. Oh, that was perfect. 60 exactly. Okay, right now this is just acting as my personal power thing. Eventually, this can give us some thermal power and increase our threat level even more.
Even more.
Apparently, you can farm the dark fog. If you take out their base here, they'll eventually send another ship to build a new one. You can just like keep killing them and getting like rare resources and soil or something. Soil is hard to get. There's only so much soil on each planet, and you need all of it. Oh, I wonder where they'll be coming from. I'll build another ship out here. I mean, a gun turret, except I won't because I don't have any iron. I never have any iron. Yep-a-da-ba-da. Oh, baby's first splitter.
Aww.
Oh, you still can't build it on top of belts. I really wish they changed that. Oh, it's kind of a pain in the ass to delete parts and then put them back in.
A splitter.
Shut up!
It can split the cargo passing through or manage the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belts. Press tab to switch between different patterns. Click on it to set priorities and filters.
Alright, so... Okay, so yeah, alright. Belts go on the side, not the front. Weedle, 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 weedle. Weedle, 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 weedle.
Weedle, 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 weedle.
Weedle, 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 weedle. Emergy shield. Bing. Just in time, too. Except this is all not protected. Whatever. I don't care about my base anyway. Come on, kill me.
Do it now.
Wait, can I put these in me? Oh, I can. Cool. Ding, 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 ding. I should probably be stockpiling these bullets. They take a while to make. Why does this always happen at night? I don't remember if it actually happened at night last time.
Yo, I just found loop moons.
Oh my
They're
god!
just Zoroarks, but they're cute.
They're coming! Over the horizon! Trillions of them!
They found me, Marty. I don't know how.
I don't know how. Run for it, Marty.
Run for it, Marty.
I found it. Hey, hey, cut it out. Oh, they do get damaged, but my drones repair them. Okay. It just happened so fast last time I didn't notice. That's cool. Alright, energy shields. Oh, right, I need... thermal power. Oh, 30 ashes? Jesus. Ah, yes. Foundation. Prelude to Foundation.
Congratulations. You've unlocked Energy Shield. It can resist all damage from enemies and protect all facilities within its radius. Energy Shield requires Mecha's core energy to charge. The charging speed depends on the current fuel chamber power generation, as well as the Mecha's current energy percentage. Once the shield's power is exhausted, it takes some time to restart.
You know, I read a Foundation prequel at some point, or at least started to, but I couldn't finish it because, like, I didn't know who any of these characters were. Because if I recall, it involved Harry Seldon and his protege, I forget his name, like scouting out places to build the Foundation, and he's talking about how Trantor and it's like has to survive on like lichen and bacteria and stuff, like formed into meatloafs. And I'm probably, oh god, I'm never gonna finish the actual original Foundation series. It's just, it's so old-fashioned. Oh, that made me think of how we've been watching the Apple series. And we're like 2 seasons through, and I don't remember anything that happened.
Oh no.
But I think that's just a me problem, because I mean I don't remember half of For All Mankind either. It's like, I mean, the time skips don't help either. It's like, okay, we've set down on Mars. We did it. It was a rocky start, and there was an explosion, but everything is okay. And now we're like jumping ahead, and now it's suddenly into this huge colony, and
yeah.
It's like, I don't remember. Oh, Margot. Oh, that's right. She was that character who, like, in the 60s was trying to get a job at NASA, and then and then stuff happened, and no spoilers here.
You mean Margot, who was the main character in On the Ground for like the entirety of the first 2 seasons?
Yeah.
3 seasons?
Yeah. But so then she had her protege, Aleda, yeah, and I remember her like in the early days where she's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at math, and something happened, and then she got married and she lived in a trailer.
Yeah, so like her dad worked at the location, right?
Oh.
As a janitor, and he was incorrectly accused of being a spy, or like he had stolen that information from.
Oh.
Anyway, he got deported, and Aleda had to live on her own for several years.
But then I thought she was the same person as the one who was making like the robots to search for life in Martian caves. And I still don't know who that is.
That one was the main astronaut character's adopted daughter, because they adopted her from Vietnam after.
Right, yeah, with the whole spaghetti thing and the Parmesan, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to remember who Ed was, because he looks completely different with the old man makeup now.
He does, this is true.
What am I doing? That last part of the last episode, where what's her name had to like hang on to the ship as it's still accelerating or decelerating, I guess. Not that it matters in the great scheme of things. But I don't remember what this was or where I read it, but it was like a short story from like back in the golden age of sci-fi. And it was a story that involved this former astronaut who had this horrible fear of heights, and his backstory was that he was like on this passenger ship, this huge passenger ship, that was like that had artificial gravity by way of like rotating the entire ship, right? And there's like some horrible threat. There's like a bomb, or the reactor's about to go critical or something. But long story short, somebody has to go on the outside of the ship and basically hang on as it's still spinning. Stop it, because we've only got like an hour to do this, and it takes like 6 hours for the ship to spin down because it's powered by reaction wheels and not thrusters. So this guy has to like go out there and like fix the problem and just hang there until the ship stops spinning for whatever reason. So now he's got this horrible fear of heights, because basically he's like hanging on with his full body weight, pulling him down into the infinite void. And it's like, oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, anytime an astronaut has to hang on to something while it's still like moving, it freaks me out. Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. I need to automate these smelters, because I'm gonna need a lot of them. And I need stone for that. Come on, come on. Give me 9, give me 8, yes! Good enough. So I guess my goal right now is to get this stone processed automatically, so I don't have to do it myself, because I want to mass produce smelters so that I can set up a steel processing plant, which making steel involves smelting iron into plates and then smelting the plates again. So it requires a large amount of these things. So let's see here. What does that mean? Let's see. You know, I wish whenever you research something, it didn't be like, oh, hey, you want to test drive this out? Hey, here's a free one. It's like, I don't need it yet. Get it out of my inventory. My inventory's getting full. I don't need your handouts. Probably just need the one factory. No, I need... Right, I was going to look this up and I didn't. So, okay, it just requires circuits, so I just need one other factory. Circuits and smelter. Come on, come on. Oh, man. This is so hard. It's seriously like a pixel. Go between 2 and 1.
Are you able to just type the number 1 in while you're clicking on it?
I don't think so. No, it's just a slider.
Okay.
But, you know, that really sucks. Like, if you want to build something by hand, it's like, okay, I can make 33 of these things. Let's say I want to make 20. I can't just click the 1x. I have to click the plus sign 20 times. In which case, I might as well just click produce 20 times. Oh well. What research did I didn't see? Okay, stone, and then... Did I do this wrong? No, okay, it does need that. Oh, these aren't going yet, okay. Oh, because I didn't do this. Oh. Oops. Yeah, the first of many.
I have found cow.
Alert, we have found cow.
Alert, cow located. Mozzarina, it's called.
The Snorlax cow.
Yeah, that's a Snorlax face.
Okay, what am I doing with this steel? Am I putting it on the line? That's not a good idea, probably. I'm gonna have to start branching off from the main bus. But I do need it for something. What's it? Oh, inventory capacity. Start grabbing up all the factories here. And queue it up so I remember what I was doing. Oh, one lines as in line of inventory. Okay.
Ah, I seem to have found the Quagsire that has Gudra's tail. Relaxaurus.
Oh. Oh, Relaxaurus. Oh. So relaxed.
It does look very relaxed. But yeah, no, that's Gudra's tail. Ooh. Spicy sumbitch.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? I guess we got plenty of room to the left, but hole is there, so yeah, I might want to save this for expansion later.
Your home base has grown. Now you can click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics.
Rabani
including the
from like
production
10
and
feet away
consumption
seems
of
to
each
be an
item
Emolga
and
of some
power
sort.
data. This data can help you manage your home base.
Some more goodies over here.
I was still running away from the Relaxauruses, so I need to get up closer again to see what it looks like.
Let's see, can I, is this a 1-to-1? One takes 1 second to make one.
Yeah, that's Emolga. That's Sylveon X Emolga. Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, this needs to cut through at some point. I don't think I'll have enough throughput with these belts to justify this much length, but we'll see. Oh, wait, no, oh, the music got creepy. Too close. Oh, I'll show you too close. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, this is fine. I just need to offset this a bit. Okay, so this is 1-to-1. I can't fit 3 there, so I guess 2 will have to do. Yeah, this will be a little bit future-proofed once I get better builds. Guess it doesn't matter where this comes out at. I set that right? No, I didn't. Oh, did I not set any of them? God damn it, now I'm going to set them manually. Okay, how do I copy and paste? Okay, so it should go... Poor little drones working so hard. Oh, that's actually perfect. I didn't even need a second set of sorters. Okay, whatever. Storage solution. Oh, did I fuck that up? Oh, wait. There we go. See? Steel's a pain in the ass.
As you say. There we go. Research underway. So that's for inventory capacity. Unquay that. Steel myself against the challenge. The challenge of the Super Friends. Everything's coming up Millhouse. The ad started right as I said that. There you go. Every house is coming up mill thing. Wow.
I don't know. It wasn't funny. I don't know. It was like a reaction.
It wasn't funny, but you laughed as a reaction.
Yeah. I mean, you know. You just said random stuff. But you know. Okay. What I mean is, it wasn't. I mean, it was obviously funny in the sense that I laughed at it. It just wasn't funny in a traditional sense.
He's not smart. It wasn't. There we go. It was funny, but it wasn't clever.
Oh yeah. There you go. It was like the jump scare of comedy.
It was bereft of wit.
Bereft. My inventory. Okay, well, let's see. What do we do next here? Once we get mass construction, then, well, that doesn't mean anything, so, drive engine. Oh, backup light, that's important. Oh my god, what is this?
But it's going to cost a lot of power to fly.
Yeah. I do have hyperactive coal or whatever it's called, so I'm better than I was.
Hyperactive coal.
Oh yeah. I'll also need a bunch of regular coal for what I'm planning to do. No, I want both up at the same. No, I want both of them. No. No.
No.
No. No. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Did that come through?
Like I heard slightly something about a banana.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It was dampened at least.
Jormungtide, Emperor of the Sea. This is just like he's curled up and sleeping in the water, but he looks like a fucking Gyarados.
Don't disturb him. He's an emperor. He needs to sleep.
You know, he probably does.
He's got school in the morning.
Oh. Yeah, I'm late for school.
He's got a piece of toast in his mouth.
Exactly.
I only know about that meme, or that whatever it is, because of the existential mech show. Evangelion, that's it.
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Yeah. Gillian, whatever.
Evangelion. It's not jelly, but jam.
So does that mean it's a biblically accurate angle?
Yeah.
This is taking so long. Why are there so many researches that require, items? I thought we were beyond items. Oh, I miss my matrices. Oh. Okay, so flight, and then... Didn't I? Yeah, I do have thermal power. Yeah, that's why I've got that's why I've got one in my inventory. Oh, it's been here this whole time. Oh right, I was supposed to do this ahead of time. Oh, I forgot.
You've unlocked Blueprint. You can now make batch copies of production line plans.
Blueprint.
Press Ctrl and C to enter copy mode. Click the left mouse button to select the desired area. Then press Ctrl and V to paste the copied blueprint. Alternatively, press 0 to open Blueprint Library, where you can browse and use all saved blueprints. With powerful blueprints, you can then build a huge industrial empire.
It's okay.
It's okay, dude. I look at the engine and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be such a fucking pain in the ass, because I remember like how hard it is to make engines for logistics ships and stuff, and it's like, oh no, this is just a weird early game rocket thing. But I look at, it's trauma. It's past trauma. La 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 la. It's just gotta take a while. What's it? It just takes a while. It just takes a while. It just takes a while.
It just takes a while.
So chat, what did you have for din-dins?
I had chicken fried, no, not chicken fried, egg fried rice at home.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
It was okay. I made it a few times, but I was making a larger portion so that my mom and I could both partake.
Partake.
And I just wasn't good at the ratio on the soy sauce. It was a little soy sauce heavy, covering the flavors of everything else.
Oh, that's funny. I made egg fried rice a couple weeks ago, and I did the same thing. Turned it into a brown mess. A chickpea and tomato sauce over rice.
Nice. Rice is apparently the thing of the day.
I had pastaroni, but I tried to spruce it up with some canned chicken, and then I got this like Chinese chicken powder that's supposed to be for broths. And I was like, oh, that sounds like it'll work good. So I tried it, and it was just a salty mess, so... Well.
Tragic.
It's good on so much. It's such a good powder. It's way better than bouillon. It's loaded with MSG.
Hoo-yo! As Uncle Roger says.
I've gotten out of the habit of like making stuff from scratch. I gotta be better about that, I guess. Look at this fucking pretentious polar orbit.
The polar orbit is pretentious? Is it because it's a polar orbit, or is it pretentious
Well,
in addition to being polar?
well, look at this. Let's look at the solar system, from the side here. It's like, oh, hey, look at ID1. Wow, you're kind of eccentric there. Whoa, look at that orbit. You're kind of above and below the orbital plane. Getting kind of crazy there. Getting kind of wild with it. Wait, what's this? This Alpha Hive? Oh, and it's sending fucking sperm my way? Cool. But look at this. Look at this orbit. It's like 45 degrees, maybe even more. What are you doing?
It was probably a rogue planet that was captured.
Look at this thing. They built it like this. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they were probably like, let's make a rogue planet that was captured.
They knew what they were doing. This is like a Star Fox level. This is like Sector X.
Welcome to Venom. Venom.
Oh, they're going to the other planets. Gaidi 1 and Gaidi 2. Okay, speaking of planets, we don't know what's actually on here. Back when I first started playing the game, the gas giant you were orbiting was always made of hydrogen, and I think that was it. Or no, it was deuterium. Yeah, hydrogen deuterium. But like, I think there was an update. It's like every single time, it's made of hydrogen and fire ice, which is a rare material that you normally get from other planets outside the solar system. But I don't know if that's just coincidence. Like, I got a good run. Like fire ice is way more valuable than deuterium. Like early on, like you can make deuterium like no problem if you have enough hydrogen. So it's like, oh wow, this planet is made of hydrogen, and the stuff that hydrogen is made of, wow. But having something that's actually rare is cool. But I can't see it yet.
Stuff that hydrogen is made of.
Yeah.
Not quite, but close enough.
Well, I mean, you make deuterium with hydrogen in this game. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but what you said was it's full of hydrogen and the stuff that hydrogen is made of, not full of deuterium and the stuff deuterium is made of.
Right. Good point. Yeah.
The order of operations was just a little fucky there, my friend.
Well, language is more of an art than a science.
Yeah, that's because it's a social science.
You remember going to social
You're now
studies?
able to fly.
Yeah.
Press space twice to lift off, and then press the direction keys to move the mecha. In flight mode, mecha speed is boosted
pretty
by
sure my social studies was
50%, and energy consumption is increased.
more honest than
Press
yours
Alt
about your
to land
country.
the mecha.
Probably.
I remember there was this conversation I had with one person who was like arguing with me on what the definition of manifest destiny was. The manifest destiny definition I was given was that it was America's, and I quote, God-given right to expand west. And he was like, no, that's not what it was. It wasn't a God-given right or anything. And I Google it, and it was like word for word what my social studies teacher said. Or something like that.
That's,
I mean, maybe I'm incorrect. Were you told that, like, at the time, that was what it was said to be, manifest destiny?
I was gonna say, I don't actually remember much from social studies, but I can pretty much guarantee I never learned about manifest destiny until I was well into adulthood.
Yeah.
But no, that's right. Yeah, it's basically, this is our land and nothing can keep us from it, because it was God's will.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, well, I haven't heard it invoked in a long time, but I want to say that it was used as, like, justification for basically everything the United States does, domestic or not. I mean, this is like back in the Bush era, which, you know, it's like, it's our God-given right to invade Iraq for no reason and steal their oil.
Yeah. Give me your dig toys.
Well, this is
Yeah,
good.
Purple also agrees that the wording given was God-given right.
That's crazy that you were taught that. I mean, yeah, I don't think I ever was taught that. That sounds like something that's like, no, we don't tell the kids this. This is too real. Man, I should have set up research earlier.
Purple grew up in the Bible Belt. I see.
Oh, they actually, I kind of figured that was something you don't tell kids, kind of like how, you know, what the Civil War was really fought over.
Well, no, because you don't say the real thing about the Civil War, but you absolutely do say the right thing about, you know, it's your God-given right.
I guess that's true. It only sounds horrific to anyone who, like, isn't religious. If you are, then it's like, oh, wow, I guess my religion was the right one. Okay. What's this thing made of? Hey, it's made of fire ice and hydrogen. Yeah, okay. Wow, there's actually more fire ice than hydrogen. That's...
Oh.
Wow.
Purple's biology teacher had to make an exclaimer before teaching him about evolution. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Was it pro or con evolution?
They're like silverfish or something. It's weird. This technology has been prohibited by the Cosmo Technology Ethics Committee. Frankly, only a few engineers were lucky enough to witness this.
He stated facts and mentioned it might go against some religious teachings. Okay,
Oh,
and
that's
that was probably like as good as he could put it.
yeah.
You know?
I was expecting like now I'm required by the federal government to teach this, but let's all read the Bible afterwards. What else could I be doing? What else could I be doing? Oh, I could be making foundation. That is something you want to get on immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's a good spot to do this? I guess right here. You know what? I could offset this. Well, it doesn't really matter because I have to make this in a factor anyway. Oh, there's too much water. Oh. Hmm. 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 Oh, hey, this isn't connected. Oh. That would have been an embarrassment later on. Ha 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 ha. Alright, if I make just enough foundation.
Just enough.
Just enough. Just grab some stone. Alright, foundation. 3? Oh, because I didn't actually, yeah, I used up all my steel. You've learned how to modify terrains. It helps remove obstacles in the process of home-based construction. Okay. Yeah, this up. Oh, I'm actually running out of belts. Not too close. I don't know how these things work anymore. Alright, there we go. So it's 3 stone, 1 steel. Oh, I didn't actually... Yeah, would help if they could get the stone, I guess. There we go. Oh, blocks of foundation. Ignoring or rejecting the principles of evolution requires throwing out half of all science. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the other half is global warming, probably. Or I mean, just the concept of science. I mean, I don't know. It kind of feels like half of America runs more on conspiracy theories than anything else. Like, if you're not gonna believe this, or you know, okay. I mean, okay. Not believing in global warming is fairly mainstream. But then you get, like, the flat earth people. And then you get, like, okay, I don't even know if this is serious, but, like, the birds aren't real people kind of scare me.
Okay, yeah, no, those are, that is serious. Like, that is zero joke.
What?
It started as someone being stupid, and then became the conspiracy-minded people actually believe it.
That's exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. That's exactly like I was joking, like oh, you know, pretty soon this joke's gonna go too far, and the birds aren't real people are gonna join the young Earth creationists and the flat earthers and the global warming isn't real and people, and oh my god. Oh god, who was it? Like a couple weeks ago. One of the exceptionally stupid Congress people. It was either Green or Boebert, I forget which. But she's like, during the polar vortex, she's like, oh, huh, where's your global warming now, scientists, or whatever. And it's like, you fucking bitch, have you literally been in hibernation? This has been like the warmest winter ever.
Also, it's called climate change.
Yeah, and also we started calling it climate change because people were like, oh, it still gets cold during the winter. Yeah, but the global warming that increases the temperature of the oceans makes giant polar vortexes like the one well, no, you're too stupid for that. Let's not even bring that up. You can't comprehend this. Let's more focus on the fact that this has been like the warmest winter ever, just like every winter is. And we always have like the worst polar vortex ever, just like every winter. And you take that one opportunity, that 1 week and a half, where it got down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, to be like, better rethink your science, libtards, or whatever. It's like, I know you're an idiot. I know you're a fucking moron. Are you this stupid on purpose? Or are people paying you to be this stupid? Like,
I think it's 100% homegrown, all natural stupid.
Like, did you seriously just like wake up one morning, realize, oh, it's really fucking cold in the winter? That hasn't happened before. Or were you just like, oh, you had that tweet ready to go for like 2 months? It's like, oh, man, it's got to get cold eventually, right? Fuck. Oh shit, it is! Hurry, before it's gone! Oh my god. Yeah, that's my existential nightmare. Like, yeah, it's got to be the money. I mean, like, just dumb enough to fool your supporters who don't care to actually research anything. But the fact that they're all like, they're all this dumb, and they're all this dumb about the same things. Oh fuck, I gotta do something about that. In such a consistent manner. Like, yeah, I guess it's gotta be money then, yeah, I don't know. But it's just every year, there's always like one idiot that comes up to bat. And it's like, cold in winter? Who'd have thunk it? When it's like, no, it's not cold. It's been real warm, real warm. And there's been like this massive polar vortex, just like we've always had, like, for the past 20 years, that didn't used to be normal, but now it is. And it's like, who's even paying them to say this shit anymore? Like, is the oil industry? Okay, I know they're fighting for, like, relevance still, but still, like, goddamn. Whoops.
I don't even know, buddy.
Oh, more matrices. Oh, baby's first flight of 33.6 meters. That's embarrassing. Go away. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way to save my gun turret range, but I probably need the thing here, the battlefield analysis base. The G.I. Joe battlefield analysis base. Stop Cobra in his tracks. Oh yeah, that was another weird thing we watched, that. the second season of that He-Man show.
Oh yeah.
That is, I have never seen something that is like that goofy, but still take itself seriously. Like, it's exactly like you would expect a kid playing with his He-Man toys to do.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same kind of plot. It's exactly the same. It's so fucking. I love it. I love it, but I was never much of a He-Man kid, so like this is all kind of new to me. So it's so fucking bizarre, but it's wonderful. I love it. Oh, and is this spoilers? Yeah, it's the spoilers. But you know what? I don't care. Luke Skywalker and Captain Kirk play the same character. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Boss check. Did I save any water? Yes, I did. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, God. Oh. You know, about 15 years ago, I decided, you know what? My back hurts all the time because of an accident I was in, a car accident I was in.
Oh, no.
And I was like, you know what? This fucking sucks. So I started doing research, and someone was like, if you stretch your hamstrings, it loosens the muscles that are tight in your back. And so I tried it, and I was like, holy shit, it actually works.
Wow.
And ever since then, I've been obsessed with stretching. Which sounds bad, but no, it's true. It's like every time I get like a pain somewhere, I'll figure out a way to stretch it. And
I mean, sometimes you have to stretch a different muscle.
exactly, you got to figure out. It's like sometimes that doesn't work, and you got to figure out like what bullshit muscle in the chain is causing all the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Current goals. Go to another planet and get silicon. And that'll let me jumpstart silicon production here. I think. Actually, I don't remember how that works. Yeah, I got a foam roller that I really should use more often, but it's kind of, you know what? It's too soft.
You need a hard form.
I guess so.
Foam roller.
But they're big, and not. When I bought this thing online, I was wondering how they were going to deliver it. Turns out it's like exactly, and I mean exactly, the same shape and size as my mailbox. They just fucking like crammed that thing in there, and it's like, if it was like, you know, a quarter of an inch longer, the door wouldn't have shut. Zombie does as a cat does. Then I've got a lacrosse ball, which I keep wanting to call a bocce ball, even though it's not. And then I got a baseball, which is slightly bigger, which is useful for the small part of your back, where it curves inwards. Once you get those little side muscles, because the lacrosse ball is just too small. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, I tweeted about this, but speaking of like tertiary muscles that aren't causing any problems, like I still got back problems, like you know, it's helped, but it's never really gone away. And I was doing like side to side stretches, and I was like, you know what, I'm not really activating anything with these. You know, people seem to do them a lot. Maybe I should try it. So I do it, and I get really deep, and I manage to relax my muscles just enough to where I feel this huge stretch in like my pelvis on the side. And it's like, oh my god, everything just got so much better. All the pain went away.
Wow.
And it's really hard to do, so I unfortunately can't do it as much as I'd like to. But yeah, sometimes it's just like a weird little... I am doing nothing here. What am I doing? I'm rambling. Anyway, yeah, goals. Silicon. At some point, we got to go to... Gaiety 2, probably. Oh, this has silicon and titanium. What does this have? Oh, it has both. Oh, cool, they changed that. Huh.
I am throwing you at the thing that has water power. Why are you not doing it?
It's hard.
Yeah, because if I try and do it a little bit this way, it's like, oh no, I can't do it.
Oh no. I don't even think... Do I have orbital flight? Oh, I don't. Uses up a lot of power, too. This is taking forever. What am I at? What the hell? Oh, it's in 3D. You gotta have your glasses, though. So I'm researching that, and then semiconductor material. Ooh, implosion cannon. Implosion. Alright, this just unlocks other things. X-ray, correct. Oh, right. Okay, so I gotta get red matrices. What the? Why is it doing that?
You've unlocked Prototype. This prototype is the origin of combat drones. It follows and assists Icarus in combat. Before dispatching combat drones, in the mecha panel, you can choose which type of combat drones to be deployed for each squadron, and ensure there are sufficient combat drones in the hangar. Combat drones will automatically attack enemies by default. You can also dispatch them in the combat interface.
Okay. Oh. Fleets! Hangar! Okay, that's where my normal drones are. You can build a few of these, I think. Do I have any of these? Yes, I do. Might as well. Oh, that's such a weird interface. You gotta very delicately click on each slot. I got guns, I got drones, and we've almost got an imminent threat. I'll try running out to meet him. Oh, our little base has come so far since we started this stream. Ugh. Yeah, I really need to get thermal power going. I need stone. So, how many of you here have played many RTS games?
I've played some, not many, I wouldn't say.
I was always the kind of player who was always worried about resources when it came to like tower defenses. So like in this kind of instance, I would only build turrets on like the outer edge and never in the middle. Like assuming that like I would always just assume that my tower defenses would like, you know, protect my base without my, you know, my dudes having to intervene. This is kind of a weird situation where it's like, you know, most RTS games you kind of have an idea of like how big your base is going to be. Like especially like I want to say like in StarCraft 2. It's like, okay, each base area has like kind of a designated space. Whereas here I'm just basically, you know, expanding forever. So I look at this gun and it's like, oh, it's not covering the edges. I built out farther than this goes, and my first initial inclination is like, oh, let's destroy this thing and put it elsewhere. But it's like, no, this is, you know, this is a good spot. This is kind of in the middle of the base. If they get through everything, then you'll want something that's in the middle, right? Right. I'm actually not familiar with Halo Wars. Come on, 97. I want to say, I'm not sure I've even heard of Halo Wars. Just grab some more bullets. Oh, it's actually daytime. Cool. Alright, so they always come this direction because that's the shortest point. But it looks like they can have more than one planetary base per planet. Oh, hey! Oh, I keep thinking C is down, it's not. Ooh, cool. One littered. Did I pick up something? I'm not usually this far away from my base, unless I'm building solar panels along the equator. It's like, oh, I guess I actually have to use the map. Oh, okay. Always be researching. Oh, the proliferator. So that's another thing they added fairly recently, well, within like the last year or two. It's a goop that, like, okay, so you put down a sprayer and it goes over a belt, and then everything that's on the belt gets sprayed with the goop, and then the goop either, well, the goop, like, okay, so, like, in any, like, production facility, like, I don't have it yet because I haven't researched it, you get the option to on what to do with proliferated items, and it's either, like, increase production, like if you do it on raw materials, like, for instance, if I proliferated both the iron and the copper, I would have the option to increase production, so I would get more circuit boards per cycle, I guess. Or you would increase the speed of how long it takes to make. It's kind of a pain in the ass. In one of my games, I had it set up so it's like, okay, the goop is being produced here, but then it's getting upgraded to better goop here because it's like a tiered system where the next tier requires the lower tier. And so I've got like this big section where it's like, okay, upgrade, 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 and then it just like these tendrils all through my base so that I can proliferate everything, which ended up being a huge mistake because stuff that gets proliferated will make a production facility use more electricity proportionately than it would otherwise. And so it's like I was like running out of power constantly. It's a beginner's trap. Oh, where can these thermals go? It's right here. Let's do things the hard way.
Thermal power plant.
Wow.
This kind of power facility consumes chemical fuel. Ensure adequate fuel supply at all times so the plant can consistently generate power.
Energetic graphite. What did I call it? Hyperactive coal or something?
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah. There we go. Grid load all better. Proliferator.
You've obtained the recipe for a proliferator. It can greatly increase production efficiency. Fit a spray coater on a conveyor belt. Feed proliferator from the upper port. The coater will spray cargo on the conveyor belt below. Cargo coated with proliferator has proliferator points. When such cargo is used as raw materials, it yields extra output or accelerates production.
And I shouldn't have said anything. This guy would have said everything for me.
Yeah.
Took a lot less time, too. Oh, like a... Oh, like an RTS? Was that, like, squad-based first-person RTS game? It wasn't actually Aliens versus Predator? Or was there an actual Aliens versus Predator RTS? Because that sounds fascinating. Fascinating. What do these take anyway? Oh, the usual. Everything takes... Okay, we are still on like tier 1. Everything takes the same stuff. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Like, okay, I've heard of like the first-person shooter Alien versus Predator games. There was that Game Boy game that I did that Twitter doodle on. There was that arcade beat 'em up, which is actually apparently really good. I've never heard of an RTS though. I'll have to look that up.
Goodness.
Oh, you and your crystals and your plasma exciters and your stone. Oh, I can't get any stone made. It's all going into foundations.
You've unlocked auto reconstruction marking. Icarus now automatically analyze destroyed buildings nearby and mark them as under reconstruction. By default, as long as there are sufficient corresponding items, construction drones will automatically head to reconstructing. You can also disable this feature in the mecha panel. Then, you can only reconstruct manually.
Give the poor stone a chance at least. Can't help but notice that you're not actually doing anything. Hey. Man, you know, I could be playing, you know, on a difficulty where minerals actually run out, and then I'd have to, like, move elsewhere and go to different planets. That's scary. Why do people play like that? This game has enough work as it is. No. This way. Yes, yes. The feeding shall commence. Aliens versus Predator Extinction. We got 6 minutes left. Maybe that's short enough time for it not to decay out of my brain, and I can remember to look it up. One. No, I want extractor. Which what is this thing? A prism? Glass? Oh, glass is made from regular stone. I went through all that for nothing. La 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 la. Buildings. Extractor. Oh, come on. What? All right. Yeah, I know. I gotta make another stone mines for glass and prisms. I know. Where else is there stone? Where else is stone? Is stone elsewhere? It's a long ways away. There's some over here. There's always some over somewhere. You know, last time I played this. Okay, this is actually my second game playing Dark Fog. I think. No, I did it right before. I was like, oh, I really want to play Dyson Sphere Program. I can't wait. So I loaded up a game. I get a planet that's fucking sideways. It's like Uranus or Neptune, whichever one's sideways. It's like the pole is off to the right here and off to the left. And it's like tumbling as it orbits the gas planet. It's like, what? Why can that happen? That's horrible. And it's like the viewport is all weird too. It's like it looks like this. It defaults to this. Like how, okay, this is the North Pole. It just defaults to this, right? It's this view, except the pole is on like the left and right. So the grid that you build on is all janky and weird, and it's like, oh, you got to build up and down instead of left and right, and if you don't want to run into the weird, you know, the fact that the tropics are different sizes. It was weird. So I didn't actually end up playing it. And you know what else I didn't end up playing? Was this game! Dark Fog, save. Game saved. Dude, do you know? This game is exhausting. This is like, I didn't even, okay, I did do a lot. I did do it. You know, I built a good base. I did good. But it didn't feel like much. And I could have done so more. But my brain can only handle so much. So yeah, I'm gonna call it 3 minutes early.
Okay, thanks so much, Zombie. That was a good stream.
Thanks for joining me. Also, thanks for joining me. Thanks for who are we rating today?
That's a very good question.
Who's on?
That I don't know the answer to.
Too Chaotic is on. I don't know who that is. Is that someone we know?
Maybe? I don't know.
We're playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, do it. Raid them.
Just raid them.
Just raid.
Is there a way to get like a list of everyone I'm following? Yeah, they've only been playing for 39 minutes. Yeah, okay, we'll raid them. But first... There it is. Yeah, I looped it this time too. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thanks also to our subscribers who are scrolling across the screen. We'll be back. You guys doing D&D tomorrow?
Yeah, Wednesday is D&D.
Cool. Yeah, so join us then, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. And I'm going to copy this guy's name so I can do this properly. Yeah, say hello to Too Chaotic for us. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.